Yuki and John, Patreon birth.
Okay, everybody, hello. This is John Brennan.
Yuki Nakamura.
And we may or may not have a guest today. I don't know if she's going to join in on this topic. Her name is Liz Schack.
Hi.
She's our producer, right?
Yeah, she's our producer, and now she's our... What is it? Is it a co-host or
Co-host?
a tro-host with the triple?
What about a ho-host?
There you go. She's a ho-host and a ho-ho-ho-host for Christmas. See, all of a sudden we're pretending we don't need her. We need her. We need her here. So,
Yes.
all right, we're talking about the Olympics today.
Yeah, it's the middle of the game now. It's about halfway through, and then this is so much controversial, right? I mean,
hey, Yuki, you want to talk about controversies? You go right ahead. I'm keeping my mouth shut because I'm not saying anything wrong. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't even know if you could say that the guy had this hand in his pocket because he was shooting the gun and he had the hand in the pocket. Is that too casual?
Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, but so much. But personally, I like the opening ceremony.
Did you watched it?
Yeah,
like,
I
live?
watched it.
Oh,
And it was the director of Slumdog Millionaire, I think.
Danny
directed
Boyle.
that.
Danny
Yes,
Boyle,
Danny
yeah.
Boyle.
Well, it's the first time, there's no stadium. Whole city was a venue. I thought they did a good job.
oh, all apparel. See, I didn't watch it. All I saw was like little snippets. Gojira
Yeah.
was there, the metal band, and
Right, so, the athlete, on the boat, and then coming down and then deliver the same, right?
oh, okay.
And then all landmark, Eiffel Tower, Louvre Museum, and then, I thought they did a great job. And then showing, French fashion, music, dancing. I thought they did a pretty good job, except I don't know what the people talking about insulting Catholic and this and that, cutting the head of the Marie Antoinette or...
I didn't see any of that. I saw the thing with the painting with Dionysus versus the Last Supper. But you
Right.
know what? They were doing both. Don't tell me they weren't doing both. They were being sneaky about it.
I thought the Marie Antoinette thing was pretty cool, but I don't know what that...
History is history, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
and what does that have to do with religion?
exact. I mean, I don't know. That's why...
Wait, this one I don't know. What happened?
So they had, like, this rock band performing.
Yeah,
but-
Gojira.
Yes, but they had a shot of Marie Antoinette holding her own head, and they did it like it was a real head, and they had like the body. It was cool looking, and she was
Yeah.
singing.
Oh.
Yeah,
See,
it
I
like
didn't see that.
introduced.
I just saw
the
that
band.
they played, but I didn't see the actual
I
performance.
thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But somebody says like, why they have to show, beheaded thing. I mean,
History's history,
history is history. So
Yeah.
you don't have to.
and I thought it was cool looking.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I mean, it's part of the French history. So
Snoop Dogg was there, right?
yeah, he was.
They said that the Olympic torch looked like a joint.
That's good.
That's good. What I didn't get what got to do with Lady Gaga?
Well, see, I wanted to bring up Lady Gaga because there was some gossip. Celebrity juices flowing because after she did her performance, she was sitting and someone was filming her on their phone, and she introduced herself to the French Prime Minister, and then she turned and her boyfriend at the time was next to her, and she said, "This is my fiance," but that hadn't come out in the press yet. So now everyone knows she's engaged.
So Lady Gaga's engaged.
That's right.
But she's no French, right? Why she performed before? Okay. The Celine Dion, I understand she's a French Canadian, and then she can sing in French. Edith Piaf. It's fine with me. But why Lady Gaga? I don't get it.
You know what? I don't get it either.
She's everywhere. I mean, she's in a Joker movie. She's doing this, that, the other thing. She's everywhere. I mean, you can't escape this woman.
Okay, but that's start confusing like the part of Olympic like 20, 30 years ago, you play for your own country. Now these days, it's all mixed up.
I agree with Yuki. There was more American celebrities, it seemed.
Yeah.
From what I saw.
Because, okay, my mom is, let's say, French, and my dad is American. Okay, you
Is
can
that
pick
true?
No, I mean...
I thought maybe you were revealing that you were French-American, Japanese.
No, just
okay, I see.
one example. Like, if one athlete, my father is American, my mom is French.
Okay.
You can pick the nation. You can play for either America or French. That's bullshit. Like, see, it wasn't like that before. You know, before, like, okay, you're French, then you play for French.
Right. So, okay, with that, what's the deal with the Japanese, and are they doing well this year? Or did they do well this year?
They're doing well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they got...
Are you proud of that? Or are you more proud of the Americans?
Well, Americans, of course, you know, their medal is like top.
Mm-hmm.
I think 42-3.
Oh, they're at the top? They have the most?
We have the fastest man in the world.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
In the water
Running.
or on land?
No, running,
Oh,
100 meter.
oh my God.
It's crazy.
I saw Michael Phelps witnessed his record being broken.
Oh.
Some swimmer. He did it.
Yeah.
I like seeing him he does these depression commercials now. Like, I have depression and I go online to get a therapist.
Okay,
Michael
now-
Phelps?
Yes.
But-
Isn't swimming supposed to cure depression?
I don't know, man. It was after the Wheaties box. They took him off, remember?
But, you know, like 20, 30 years ago, you know, the swimming, like German was good. Like, you know, teenager, but all muscle. But that time, there's no doping test. So those, you know...
Oh, they were doping?
Oh, yeah, like,
Oh.
you know, steroids and... this is before, you know, those dope time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, you know who wasn't taking steroids because his cock is huge? That Italian guy, the pole vaulter. He jumped over and his fucking cock knocked the pole off. He ain't taking steroids. In fact, he's probably the opposite of steroids because it was humongous.
Oh, my God.
Okay, then but the always question is, okay, like a volleyball or what gymnastic, like, okay, those female, they pick the game fast, then get something, because swimmer, gymnastic, like a volleyball, why they don't have boobs?
Well,
You see?
Yeah, well,
Because if they have boobs, they can't compete.
I know what you're saying.
So I don't know which comes first. They pick the sport, then they take shot not to grow up, so they can play without the boobs, or they happen to be no boobs. Then since I don't have boobs, maybe I should play gymnast. I mean.
That's...
Which comes first? I don't get it. Though.
I love that theory. Oh, my God. The chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
The titty or the egg? Is
Right,
it the titty
because
or the egg?
Because if we have boobs, you can't jump out. You know, like you can do.
Yeah, I guess, if you were like an acrobatic gymnast and you're doing flips and flops and you got triple Ds, they're smacking your chin. You're going to fucking lose some air. What's that? Aerodynamics? You're fucked.
You would have to get a breast reduction if you're going to do shit like that. But I know I was briefly on the swim team in 10th grade. It was a horrible experience. I was doing it as a favor. But the swimsuits that they give the ladies are very tight.
So they pull the titties down.
Right, they flap the chest.
Yes.
Because if we have boobs and goes water resistant,
right.
You can't swim fast.
That's right. So it makes you flat.
Right.
Basically.
So
yeah.
that's why my question is, which comes first? Your body comes first, then you decide to play, swimming or gymnastic, or you get the shot to make sure your boobs doesn't grow, so you can compete. I'm not sure. I mean, they must do something.
You know what?
So.
I bet you it's a mixture. I mean, I'm sure some places they're like, let's give you the shot for the titties, and some are like, yo, you ain't gonna grow your tits because look at your mom. Get on the swim team.
Yeah. It is still, okay, my thing is, okay, they may not to do steroids, but still they taking some kind of, medication. Otherwise, right?
Right.
Why those girls, like, look, Simone Biles. She's 27 years old. How come she still look like a teenager?
I don't
It's
know.
true. It's true. I mean, also, usually these people start so young, right?
Well, yeah,
Right.
what's
So-
the minimum age? Do you know?
Well, how old was Nadia Comaneci?
She was like a 13, 14
Yeah.
when she compete.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I love
you know,
her.
you're the teenager, basically.
Who's that? Nadia Homanani?
Explain, Yuki.
Romanian. She's the first gymnastic got the 10.
Oh, really? A first ever 10
First-
out of 10?
And she was like a child.
Child,
And what
she was
year
a
was
child. That was
80s.
80 or 76.
And she's what nationality?
I think Russian.
Romanian.
Oh,
Romanian.
Romanian?
Romanian,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't remember this.
It was huge. It was everywhere back then.
And then her coach, Bella Crowley or Crowley, and then he came to America after her. Then he trained Marie Lou. So suddenly this guy was coaching Romania. Then years later, he coached American athlete. Then he won gold for.
With
See
who?
that?
Do you know
Mary Lou?
Mary Lou Retton?
That's 1984.
I remember her.
So suddenly, okay, years before, another country, years later, USA, whole thing is mixed up. See,
You're
that's
right.
what going earlier. Like, we don't know which country is your country anymore.
All right, I
Didn't
gotta...
you meet him, Yuki?
Yeah, I did the documentary.
Oh, shit.
I went to Houston, and then I was taping Carl Lewis. That was 92 Barcelona and Atlanta, 92, 96.
Oh, yeah, so you've been to many Olympics, right?
Yeah, I did the 84, 88, and then 96. I did the 3 Olympics.
What made you stop going? Nancy Kerrigan? Was it that year? Did you not like that?
No, well, I never did the Winter Olympic, but, you know, but...
Oh, you never did the winter, just the
No,
summer.
just the summer, yeah. And then so I was doing, and Carl Lewis, this is, I think he was really, really born genius athlete, because I was with him all day, try to, you know, document, he doesn't train. He just met him at University of Houston, you know, that was... By the way, Texas Houston is always athlete coming because they have some kind of, you know, Olympic.
Sure,
thing, and then,
it's
you
all,
know,
they
it's
just go
always-
running
it's
around
right.
the flatlands of Texas.
So 8:00, and he just schmoozing, talking to, socializing it, and then just jog a couple of times, and that's it. And then lunch, then afternoon, he did the same thing. So we didn't get enough footage.
Because he doesn't train.
No. But he was good, right? He got the, you know, always.
Yeah.
So I thought if trained just like a normal athlete, he could be even better.
Oh, man. Shave like 13.2 seconds off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was really first without training. So
Oh,
he
man.
was really born genius athlete.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
Liz. Team Nancy Kerrigan or Team Tanya Harding?
Oh,
both are
yeah. Go
bitch,
ahead.
right?
Yes, both bitches.
Oh shit! Those are fighting words. What if they both come and break both your legs?
Oh my god!
my
You know that I always wanted to do that Halloween costume. It's like a girlfriend's Halloween. It's like one has the hammer and it's Tanya Harding.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know, but
Have
after
you
the
heard
movie-
when after she won the silver, she was some kind of parade, and she didn't know mic was on, and then we all heard. She said, "Oh, this is so corny, or this is so cheesy."
What's cheesy?
The parade,
Oh, Nancy Kerrigan?
yeah. And she didn't know microphone.
Some parades suck.
But
You ever been to a parade that just sucks and you gotta wait there pretending that you're happy?
But they did the parade for her because she won the silver.
Yeah, what if it sucked? What if she wanted clowns? She wanted acrobats, and they gave her, like, you know, some baton waving. Fuck batons.
Yuki's like that guy in Catch-22 who loves parades. Remember?
Oh.
I love that
But
guy.
I mean, do you say that on live TV?
She forgot she was mic'd. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
you got a lav mic on, it disappears, and you forget it's on there, and you're just like, hey, you know.
I have to say, she has one of the best cries of all time. That footage of her crying after she gets hit in the knee, it sounds like nothing else. It's crazy. It's a crazy cry, and I enjoy listening to it. On
You know,
occasion.
Tanya Harding, she did pornography.
Right.
Of course.
Of course, I mean, and then she did wrestling too.
She did wrestling? I
Yeah.
don't know what's worse. No, she probably made a lot of money doing
Yeah,
wrestling and porn.
probably, yeah.
Are you kidding me? She should have done a horror movie. She should have done it all, like get into every micro genre.
That's what Amy Fisher
And
did.
then did you hear
There
she
you
said
go.
when she did the, hit her?
Uh-huh.
She said, what's her husband or boyfriend that
I
time?
forgot his name,
Oh,
yeah.
right, but she said she had the best sex that night.
Oh, after he did it for her?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's hot.
What a bitch.
All right, what are some of your favorite Olympic memories that you remember? Anybody?
Well, I thought the Mary Lou thing when she won the gold, that was
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
And then Magnificent Seven, those
Dream Team?
No, not
Oh.
Dream Team. 7 girls won the gold. 96.
Oh, shit.
They called the Magnificent Seven.
What 7 things did they win?
Gymnastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, wait, was that Sean Johnson or something?
Or something that she was one of
She
them.
was
I
one of them?
think.
Yeah, I remember that summer. Was it the 90s or the 2000s?
96.
No, then that was later, because I remember I was in L.A.,
Oh, really?
and it was the whole summer of the Summer Olympics, and everybody was talking about that Sean Johnson, and I was drinking a lot, and I was having a great time. And I just remember, like, I would be hungover, and, like, my friend Lindsay would be watching the
So that
goddamn
was,
gymnastic
2000?
Olympics. In the 2000s sometime.
So,
It was fun. We would go out, get fucking trashed at night, go and be hungover, watch the damn Olympics.
Because Lindsay was a gymnast.
Lindsay was a gymnast, and she used to watch that. And that's the only time I ever watched live Olympics.
Oh.
Like every other time that the Olympics come around after the internet,
Right.
I get the clips. You know, I get the clips online. I'm not tuning in to watch the Olympics. But I do like seeing the stuff afterwards because it's amazing. Some of it's so amazing. The only thing that I ever did watch live, and I remember this was probably my favorite, was when the Dream Team was happening. So it was like Larry Bird and all
Right.
those people going and playing basketball. That I tuned into, and I had the tank top with the Dream Team on it. That was cool.
That was cool, though, yeah.
Even though you kind of have a problem with the fact that they're professionals, right?
Right, okay. So what happened was, I think there was 84 or something, and then those, the communist country, like North Korea and Russia or Cuba, they aren't really professional, but the government gave them money to play sports. So they train every day so they can win the gold, right? So someone says, wait a minute, if you play for the money, that's professional. So what's the difference, you know,
Right.
with Major League Baseball or NBA, you know, we're professional. So there is difference? They don't call it professional, but they play for the money. That's professional. So that's why they start putting professional athlete to compete Olympics. Then once you put that, then, well, that's Dream Team happened.
Then it
and-
opened the doors.
Yeah. So
I think it's kind of like, I don't know. Do you think it's cheating to have the professionals go in there? Because, I mean, the Dream Team just dominated. There was no question.
No
There was
question, yeah.
No competition, which is sad, you know? I like it when it's underdogs, you know?
But I mean, it's true though, because if you play for the money, that's professional.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Then if you put all professional, then Olympic used to be all amateur people compete, and then winning or money wasn't really there.
Right.
Just to do your best, or participating. That's the point. But since 1984 Olympic, God, LA made so much money from that Olympic.
From the LA Olympics?
Yeah.
84?
84. That's why whole thing got changed.
Did they ever have a New York Olympics?
No, I don't think so. But the Lake Placid, they had the Winter Olympics. So.
Okay, so they had the New York Lake Placid Winter
Right.
Olympics. Okay. What's your favorite?
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not too familiar with like Olympics.
But you don't remember any time. I mean, just being alive and seeing Olympics happen.
I mean, I think especially the Summer Olympics. Like when I was a kid, we'd go to New Jersey,
Right.
and if I go to my friend's house, every single house
Had
it on, which that was pretty funny.
That's
because,
what I mean. Isn't that cool? That's like, it's something that happens when you're living life and it's just in the background as you're going
No,
through.
it is, and it's hilarious, especially being a teenager and just the different conditions of people's homes and different conditions of, your sobriety. It's very
wait, what do you
interesting.
mean? The parents were drunk or you were
Everybody
drunk?
was.
Oh, you were... See, that's what I mean. Like, I have fond memories of being hungover watching the Olympics.
Right.
Even though I never really tune into the Olympics when I'm sober or not hungover. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's like a clip online. That's when I catch it. But I do sort of remember... just like the 80s when everybody was talking about that was the first time, I guess, that maybe not, maybe Bruce Jenner was like one of the first celebrity athletes from the Olympics, right?
No, that was the decathlon.
Oh, he did a oh, he was an Olympian?
I don't know, was he?
Or she? Sorry, I don't want to get into the trans territory because everybody's talking about this trans thing for the boxing. And
that's right.
Nobody knows. Some
knows.
people are saying that it's a woman, it's a man. Who cares? I mean, like, let's just fucking figure it out. But stop arguing online about it. I don't want to see it anymore. People are fucking going nuts online about it.
Maybe in the future, probably man and the female compete together.
Why can't? I think fucking some things can be like that, and some can't. And then some should be trans only, male only, female only. Like, they should have categories for all that shit. Break it down, So, like, I do agree that a man and a woman boxing isn't a good idea, but a man and a woman skiing against each other, that seems
that's
fair,
fine, right? Because that the sex may not to do with anything,
right? There's certain skills that it doesn't
Right.
matter if you're a man or a woman. There's certain skills where it does matter. So everybody's got to start to get into the nitty gritty of the shades of gray instead of saying everything's for everyone or nothing's for nobody. It has to be like, this works for this group, this works for those groups, this works for both groups. And that's how you start to break
maybe
it down.
swimming is good too. Then
Maybe swimming, this because I feel like men and women could fucking compete in that because it's not about beating the fuck out of each other, Like, I don't know. Everybody's going nuts, and I don't like the fact that it's, like, dominating the feed as far as Olympics, because I missed a lot of the acrobatic shit, and I missed the guy with the gun. Like, because everybody was talking so much about the boxing thing.
Right.
Then finally I found that the guy who kept his hand in his pocket and shot the gun. That was amazing,
Well, the talking about maybe like archery or rifle,
right?
Then 6 may not to do
Curling.
Curling,
What the fuck does curling have to do with if you're a man or a woman? You're just brushing the ice,
right?
So I think it has to start to get into like really, really minutia
in the future. So.
In the future,
and then except there's always I was wondering, and then there is no black swimmer.
You got to change that, Yuki.
But I think that, I saw one black swimmer, he was Canadian.
Uh-huh.
But it's very, I think something to do with, not to be a racism or anything. This is nothing to do, I think we just physical, because I think if you're black skin, I think something to do with water resistance doesn't.
You think there's a different...
Yeah,
So you think white people have one sort of water resistance,
better,
like a watch, and you think that maybe Japanese have a different water resistance,
right?
African Americans.
Yeah, that's why. How come there's no black swimmer?
Maybe they don't want to swim. Maybe they're having a good time doing whatever.
Okay, wait a minute. But again, not to be a racist, but Swimming is the cheapest sport. You need only
No, it's
basic.
not. You need the cheapest sport is probably gymnastics because you just got to do backflips in the air.
Well, look, you know why there's no black ice skater or golfer or tennis? Because it's expensive until Tiger Woods showing up because they put the money, right?
Sure.
And then tennis,
Right.
Williams,
Okay.
because they put the money. Basketball or baseball or usually, there's no money involved. Here, go out the ground and play ball games.
Sure. But swimming isn't. It's you have to either be a part of a swim team or on a.
But
swim.
still, no equipment. Or you only need the basic.
You
machines.
need the pool. The pool is a major piece of equipment, and if you don't have access to a pool, that's not cheap.
Well, you don't pay for the pool. You go to the gym, and pool is there.
But you have to pay for the gym.
Well, but still, cheaper than buying tennis equipment or golf equipment.
I mean, golf, yeah, that's expensive. You need like fucking 40 different holes. What are they called? What's the golf thing? Clubs. They call them clubs. Here we are talking about all this shit. We don't know what we're talking about.
Well, okay, I do know what I'm talking about in this sense.
Oh, good. Finally, somebody who knows.
So, this year's Summer Olympics, more than any other Olympics, I've been seeing this advertisement for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and it's in the shape of the medal and the fucking string that the medal's on.
Okay.
Do you think it tastes better or worse because of the new shape?
Well, you know what's weird? I don't think that there's any difference because it's the same ingredients.
I like the ridges of the
I don't
cup.
have a chocolate now. I know that the medal looks like, yeah.
I'll pull up a picture.
Oh, so wait, you're saying the edges of this is smooth?
Yes.
No, you need the ridges. Fuck that. That's what Reese's
That's
is all
what I'm
about.
trying
You need
to
the
say.
ridges.
Hold on. Reese's.
Do you like Reese's? Yuki?
No,
You
I don't. No, I don't like the peanut butter.
You don't like peanut butter?
Well, I do, but not that.
Chocolate and peanut butter, the most delicious
Chocolate.
thing on earth. You don't like that?
No, I like peanut butter sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Jelly sandwich, yeah.
So you wouldn't have peanut butter. Say that you had the Hershey's Kisses, right?
Yeah.
And you take a scoop of peanut butter and then you put a Hershey Kiss in that spoonful.
Oh, no,
and then you
hell
put it in
no.
your. No?
No.
It's delicious.
Hell no.
No, I only eat the peanut butter.
Oh, look,
peanut
Liz has the
butter
picture. It's a smooth.
Oh, yes.
It's a Olympic medal that I guess has chocolate on the outside and peanut
I
butter
don't
on the
like
inside.
peanut butter, basically, except the peanut butter jelly sandwich. And then my question is, the jelly, grape, or strawberry? Which one is the real thing?
Ooh.
I think grape, right? No?
I like both, but if I had to choose, I really love raspberry jelly.
Oh my god, I never heard that.
You never heard of raspberry jelly?
No,
Oh,
but
that somebody chooses.
the argument is always which one, grape or strawberry?
Raspberry over here.
I like raspberry.
I like raspberry too. But you know what? I like that. I think that the grape is the most common.
Yeah, I thought
Jelly.
that, all American sandwiches, peanut butter, grape jelly sandwich.
You ever have some crazy shit like bacon maple jelly?
It's good.
Oh, really?
Really good.
Yes.
Where do we
Maybe
get
we
that?
should have it in the craft service table next time.
Bacon maple jelly. You
Your
got
mom got it for us from Maine.
it. Yeah, from Maine, and it was
Yeah,
it was the best jelly I ever had. And I'm talking, I love jelly. You can pour jelly in my mouth just straight from the bottle. But no, this was like fucking
It was
gorgeous.
amazing.
Amazing. Bacon maple jelly.
God, that was a long time ago now.
I know. You know what's sad? Every fucking 2 years is the Olympics. That's fucking so fast, right?
Yeah, it used to be 4 years, but instead of
They broke it up.
winter, summer,
Yeah.
together,
But it happened
they
so
broke
fast.
up every 2 years now.
And what was the deal with the 2020 Summer Olympics?
Well, that was the COVID.
But so there was no Summer
There
Olympics.
was no Summer Olympic in 2020, but they still did it 2021. But there was no spectator. They got empty, just an athlete doing thing without the audience.
Wow.
That's so weird.
That's
Yeah.
weird. And then, but winter never got broke. They
No.
just kept doing the winter.
Winter was
22.
2022. Yeah.
Okay.
Are there
So-
any good Olympic movies? Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what's good?
What?
Miracle. You ever see fucking Miracle?
Oh, that the ice hockey thing.
It's ice hockey. The guy from what's his name? Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell,
is
yeah.
the coach. It's a great fucking movie.
That's a real story.
real
right?
story, and it's like a triumphant movie.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I gotta watch that.
It's great. She just started to like Kurt Russell after many
Oh.
years of Bless you.
Excuse me.
After many years of disparaging Kurt Russell, she started to fall in love with him. But she still doesn't like Big Trouble in Little China, which I don't blame you. It's not exactly for everybody.
Well, how about the Escape from New York?
Not my thing.
So what do you think? Then?
My thing. I love in The Hateful Eight. We just rewatched
The
that.
Hateful Eight, The Thing.
The Thing.
The Thing?
Yeah.
So that's
Ev-
when she started to love him again.
Overboard is
Overboard.
great.
He's great in Overboard. But Miracle, he's great in Miracle. But there is another. What's another Olympic movie?
I like that Cuban bobsleigh movie.
Oh, Cool Runnings.
Cool Running,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
John Candy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's
It's
a great one.
It's a real story, right?
Yeah. I feel like there's a bunch of, and we're gonna
And the
just.
documentary, like Tokyo Olympiad, that was one of the best Olympic documentary. They always like.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about they did Richard Jewell.
Oh,
Eastwood
yeah.
did that. You know, it's not about
You know the
games, but-
Richard Jewell movie, right?
Yeah. And then he the bombing thing, right?
That's what it's all about. Is he was falsely accused of the.
Yeah.
You were there.
You
You,
could, I
I
was about
was
to
there.
say he could have been Richard Jewell.
Who?
You.
Yuki Jewell. What if they accused you?
No, but that would be great because Clint Eastwood, who you love, would have made a fucking movie about your life.
And then you would have starred as yourself.
What are you saying? I mean, do I look like him?
No.
No, we're saying, what if you accidentally
Oh.
got accused of the bombing?
Because you were there too.
You were
Oh,
there.
I see, yeah.
And then your whole life changed because you were
Yeah,
accused.
I see.
And then many years later, Clint Eastwood made the movie about you, but asked you to play yourself. Would you have done it?
Yeah, if he directed, yeah.
You would do it if he directed it?
Yeah.
Yuki
Did-
Jewell.
Yuki Jewell.
Yeah.
So tell us what happened, because this is the big climax of the Olympic, because we're almost over. We went through all the motions. We went through
Yeah,
the sports.
the end of the day, we just about to leave, you know. I wasn't really middle of the park. I was
And this is
near the-
Atlanta 96?
96.
96.
And I had this noise thing, boom, like, what the hell? Then, you know, the media center just called everybody.
And you were working for whom?
CNN.
Okay.
CNN, well, I mean,
Damn.
CNN had actually, the Japanese network who had the CNN together, so they had a, office in CNN. Did I show you the CNN ID?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
seen that picture. Yeah.
Right. So, I was there, every day.
You have a beard in that picture, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
And then, I mean, some events are good, but the part I was doing, and then they didn't put me the good one, so every morning, all the people I was covering, they lost in like
You were the bad luck
Well-
charm.
first heat or second heat, and they don't even make it to the final.
Uh-huh.
So, couple, the game in the morning, everybody lost. Then I have nothing to do in the afternoon. Then, I had a media special, magic ID, can go anywhere, any venue, and then can sit any press seat. So the afternoon was always heaven, maybe Dream Team 2, that was, 96. Or maybe I go see it. Oh, Gymnastic, Magnificent Seven, I go see them. Like, so I was getting paid to watch.
That's great.
So that was, I was,
Just getting paid to watch the Olympics.
Yeah.
That's great.
So I was there like a opening ceremony. Opening ceremony was Celine Dion.
Wow.
Yeah, and then closing ceremony. what was that?
Candlebox.
No, that.
Soundgarden.
Miami Sound Machine.
Oh, Gloria Estefan.
Gloria Estefan, yeah.
Come on, baby, Yuki, do that
Yeah.
conga, nonga, dinga, dinga, dinga,
So
any
you
longa.
know, I had a great. That was really
great.
good job. You know, that's because I was covering Shiri athlete. I worked on in the morning, and the Shiri athlete can't even make it to the final. Then afternoon was free, so
Oh
I had
my
a
God.
great time that job.
That's
Pay
great.
was good.
But then when the bomb went off and you were stuck, so you were
I
stuck.
stuck.
You stuck,
And then
right?
yeah, like I couldn't go back to the office. I couldn't go to the hotel, so I was outside of the park until 6-7 the next morning.
Wow.
So
God damn.
I was stuck in the car with
Nobody questioned you?
No, I mean of course police came, so press.
Press.
And then friend of mine, she was there, so two of us were sitting in the van 7-8 hours together, so we kind of got close.
Wow.
We became good friends. Yeah, so.
If that news van was rocking, Yuki got his cock in. You know what I'm saying?
No, that it wasn't like that, but we became good friends.
Okay. Well, do you think Richard Jewell? Did you meet Richard Jewell by any chance?
No,
Oh.
I don't think he did. He was.
No, I think it was falsely accused, right?
Yeah.
Did they find out who actually did it?
No, I don't think they never did.
Holy shit, Yuki! What if it was the woman you were in the van with? She was.
No, she was with me all the time.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Even before we had a dinner together,
Oh.
and then we were, talking. So we got. I mean, think about it. If you're stuck in the van for 8-9 hours all night long,
Yeah.
You get to know them.
You get to know each other. Then you become friends. So. Yeah, after that, we went to Stone Mountain together.
Oh.
Then after Olympic, she came to LA.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you get down on one knee and give her a Richard Jewell yourself?
So, yeah, I mean,
All right. Well, that's Olympics.
Olympic, yeah.
That was great, Yuki. That was very eye-opening. And hey, look. Just keep the Olympics coming, right? Let's not cancel the Olympics, because some people are calling to cancel the Olympics because of all the... No, bring it back. Make it more crazy.
Yeah, it's the best way to, come all world together.
Yes,
Yeah.
it brings
Still
everyone
it's good,
together.
yeah.
You're right.
It does, and you know what? Who cares if it's controversial? Let's
Right.
make like the gross out comedy version where like
And then some people say, "Oh, that judge is your country favorite." Like, look, it's a home court advantage if French official, did the favor for your country. So what?
Yeah.
Every nation does that.
it should be like wrestling. Everybody should be. It should all be fake, and everybody should be allowed to cheat and
Ha.
hit each other with chairs and shit. It should be just fucking free for all.
Yeah.
If people they kick somebody out of the sky when they're doing the pole vault and all that shit. I mean, that guy kicked himself out of the sky with his own cock. But it should be like brutal. Let's get crazy. Let's have Jim Carrey talking out of his ass like he could host the whole thing through his asshole when he talks
Hey.
like Pet Ventura. What his name is?
Yeah.
All right. Any final thoughts on the Olympics before we close out?
So I think it's good
Okay.
for world peace. We should continue.
Yes.
But don't cheat, it's
Oh,
a sport, so
okay.
Always fair fight.
Okay. Fair fight. Don't cheat.
Right.
I agree with that.
And then, if you lose, you lose, don't cry or don't complain.
Right. You got 4 years to get better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
At the end of the day, it's who's going to get on what cereal box. And I'm excited to see you at the grocery store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the guy on the Turkish handgun? He's gonna be on the Blueberry box during Halloween. That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
at the buffet.
Next Olympic, Los Angeles.
Oh shit! Well, I'll see you there, Yuki,
See you there, yeah.
on the internet.
Okay.
Bye.
Yuki and John, Patreon buffet.